And welcome to the qualifying session for the first race of the Amateur League season. Today we are at Red Bull Ring in Austria, and it is a cold and rainy day. It's going to be very difficult for people to get a good grip for the high-speed corners of this track. This track is a high-speed circuit. There are very few sharp corners. It is a track where horsepower is king. You want to gain speed and you want to keep speed throughout the corners. Mechanical grips and downforce are going to be of the utmost importance here. And before we get into anything, let's introduce some of the drivers. We are going to have a look at some of the returning drivers. One of the oldest drivers still racing has joined since the very first race of the Racing League. The chaotic weirdo is driving a Mitsubishi Starion. This is, I believe, her 11th race in the league. Last season around she was in the Pro League. Did not have the result she wanted and has dropped down one division, but is safe from elimination, and she should be one of the highest rated drivers here. Then we have another driver who has been in since the very first race, Gaming to Fight Cancer, driving one of the Ford Sierras, which are actually, I believe, the most powerful cars in this field. Should be a strong advantage here. Gaming to Fight Cancer has never had top-of-the-line results, but he has some of the highest experience in this field. I believe this is his 10th race, and we'll have to see how well he does here. And last one of the veterans, we have... where is he? Where is he? There he is. JZL Gaming, actually, he's just in front. JZL Gaming has actually joined the league in, I believe, the second? No. JZL Gaming joined, I believe, in the third or fourth race of the league in Season 1 instead of Season 0. So this is, I believe, his 9th race. Still one of the oldest drivers in the league. But I don't know if his car is going to perform well here. It is very lightweight and agile, this TVR, but it does lack horsepower compared to some of the more powerful cars here. And this is a track where horsepower matters. So we'll have to see how that goes for him. Meanwhile, Quattro is coming around to the final corner, and we'll be setting the first lap of the session. This is a 15-minute qualifying session, and we are 4 minutes in, so 11 minutes to go. And Quattro has managed a 152.2. Yes, 996, qualifying just behind, 0.6 seconds back. Quattro in one of the lightweight BMW M3s. Actually, Unisticks taking pole in one of the big, actually I believe the only big Audi Quattro. Big heavy car, but with a lot of power. Should be a pretty good fit for this track. And the chaotic weirdo, one of the veterans, has taken pole a full half a second ahead and immediately dethroned by Mighty Chunk and Bjorn Art. Bjorn Art taking pole in the Alfa 75, I believe the only Alfa in the field. But is now stuck behind traffic. Mighty Chunk and Macho Chaos just in front. Still 10 minutes to go, so still anyone's game. Actually, most of the field has not set a fast lap yet. Mighty Chunk, bit of contact there with Macho Chaos, looking to get through. And this is actually the sharpest corner on the track. This is where acceleration matters, and it is the only place where cars are going to accelerate from an almost standstill. Every other corner on the track, the cars will maintain some sort of momentum through it. Let's have a look. Mighty Chunk in one of the Ford Sierras, the powerhouse of this field. Currently holding second place, 0.3 seconds back. Then we have a Gaming to Fight Cancer, also in a Sierra. And then Rome Spider in a Ford Mustang. So 3 Fords in the top 4. Looking very strong right now for Team Ford. But Bjorn Art currently holding pole in the only Alpha in the field. 8 minutes and a half to go. Unistix has moved back up to 5th place in the Audi. There's a lot of traffic ahead of him. And ya boy Rwanda moving up to 5th in a Ferrari. Now these Ferraris shouldn't have no issue keeping their speed through the corners. Very low center of gravity, not too heavy. But surprisingly, not the most powerful in the field. Even though it's a Ferrari, it is actually very middle of the pack as far as power goes, I believe. And while Mighty Chunk has pulled back into the pits, Bjornart has made it ahead of Macho Chaos and now has an open track ahead of him. So this could be an opportunity to improve his pole. About a full third of a second ahead of anyone. And this weather is not helping for grip. It is a very cold and rainy day. Grip is going to be an issue here. Now let's see, our veterans right now. Gaming to Fight Cancer is currently in the third, never mind, in 4th place. Rome Spider just taking 3rd place from him in the Mustang. And then we have the Chaotic Weirdo in 11th and JZL Gaming in the 18th in the TVR. Apparently actually lacking power here. Not able to get into the top half of the field, at least yet. We'll have to see if he's able to improve on that. But we are now more than halfway through the session, 7 minutes to go. Bjornart still looking very strong. It's the Reaper in the 911, currently in 6th place. This car should be doing well here. It is pretty powerful, lightweight, good downforce through the corners. It should be doing all right. Now, if you guys are not aware yet, I have started a 24/7 stream on Twitch with non-stop racing in which you can join in with a chat command. It is open to anyone and it is 24/7. All 4 of the top 4 cars are back out, looking to improve their lap. Bjornart actually improved his lap, now almost a full second ahead. Mighty Chunk, Rome Spider, and Gaming to Fight Cancer, all 3 Fords holding the rest of the podium, and Rome Spider moving up to 2nd place in the Mustang. Now, if you are not in the Discord yet, you should get in there. We have a good community going. Link in the description. And Rome Spider is just now catching up to JZL Gaming in the lightweight TVR. You can see how much it's lacking power here. The Mustang closing in very quickly, actually getting very close there. And JZL's car obviously not powerful enough to be a strong contender on this track. He's going to have to make up for it in the next races in the season. This is going to be a 3-race series, so he's not out of it yet. Rome Spider actually sending a very quick first sector, and second sector got held back by JZL Gaming there. Bjornart, good first sector, but now battling with, it's the Reaper. I don't think that's going to be an improvement, but he should be feeling pretty safe right now. Almost a full second ahead of everyone. Let's see, Mighty Chunk did not do too well in the first sector. Gaming to Fight Cancer also not doing too well so far in this lap. Yeah, boy, Rwanda overtaking him. Currently in 5th place in one of the Ferraris. I believe this was his out lap. There are no sectors to show yet. But he is just now going to start an actual qualifying lap. And we have just over 3 minutes left in the session. Not a lot of time left to set a good lap. And your boy Rwanda is catching up to Axton Hits. Currently 22nd in the standings. And the Chaotic Weirdo just now taking 5th place in the Mitsubishi Starion. I actually did not expect this car to do that well. It's got decent horsepower, but it's not quite as much as some of the higher end cars here. Actually, Story Forge taking 2nd place. Look at that, one of the Maseratis. Pushing the Fords off the podium. Only Rome Spider left in a Ford on the podium right now. The Italians taking the top 2, Bjornart and Story Forge, in Alfa Romeo and Maserati, both Italian cars. And Dr. Felix joining in on the Ford squad at the top. 4 Fords in a row from 3rd to 6th. And only 2 minutes left. Very little time to improve their position. Story Forge a full 2.5 seconds down on the first sector, getting held back here. It's not going to be an improvement. Gaming to Fight Cancer. I believe on an out lap, I don't see a Sector 1, so I believe this lap does not count. Dr. Felix, good Sector 1. 0.2 seconds ahead. I have to see if he's able to keep it up. He's got a clear open track ahead of him. So this could be his last chance to set a proper lap here. Gotta be very careful through these corners. Very slippery track right now. 1.5 minute lap left in a 1 minute 45 lap. So this is going to be the final lap of some of the cars out there. Let's see, Sector 2 not looking good. Full second back on the fastest lap so far. We'll have to see if he's able to make up for it in the 3rd sector. I don't think... he might be able to move up the rankings, but I don't think he's going to be able to actually... Oh, is he pitting in? Oh, yeah, he's pitting in. Never mind. Dr. Felix calling it a day, pulling back into the pits with 50 seconds left on the clock. Let's see, Rome Spider still on his out lap. I do believe he's going to cross the line before the end of the session, so he's going to get 1 lap. And he's got a clear track ahead of him. This might be a good opportunity for him. Now, hopefully he's not pulling in. No, he's going for it. 25 seconds left. He is going to be able to get 1 final lap in. Currently 3rd in the standings. Moving up even 1 place. Could be a big advantage here. Being in the first row at the start of the race. Having no one in front of you to hold you back is a pretty good thing. And qualifying session is now over. Final lap for everyone left on the track. Story Forge has finished his qualifying session in the 2nd place. Spider coming up in the sharpest corner on the track. Sector 1, very quick. A full half second. Oh, never mind. Just updated. Got Chaotic Weirdo taking pole. What the hell? Chaotic Weirdo out of nowhere in the final lap taking pole. What the hell? A full 1.5 seconds on everyone. How did that happen? That's insane. That is so quick. Okay. Bjornart, very quick 2nd lap. 2nd sector, I mean. 1st sector just off the pace. Coming up in the final corners of the track. Wow. Out of nowhere, the Chaotic Weirdo. Just knocking the Fords off the top 3 altogether. I did not expect the Chaotic Weirdo to do that well here. And Bjornart now coming around the final corner. Is it going to be an improvement? And taking the pole back! A full half second ahead! What is going on? Rome Spider now coming around the final corner. He's going to be one of the last cars across the line. So far, Bjornart on pole, Chaotic Weirdo second, Storyforge in third, a full 2.2 seconds behind. And now Rome Spider moving up to third place.